Hi, I'm Carlene, and this is Diva Tonight. So tonight we usually stick to, you know, talking about women in their 40s and what it's like dealing with this stage in our life. But we're gonna change things up a little bit. I have with me.
Yeah, this information really changed my relationship between my wife and I last year when we had a really crazy 2024. A lot of things went really crazy and south and ended up with a restraining order. We ended up separated for a few months. And the restraining order was just more for emotional stability. It had nothing to do with, emotional safety had nothing to do with physical, threat or anything like that. But that's how crazy things got. But the integrated attachment theory program was something that I came across in the middle of all that, and it really was a game changer, in my opinion, to help us rebuild our relationship. And it's part of what keeps us having a good relationship today. And so, yeah, so the six pillars that I learned about were number one, your core wounds. Those are the subconscious thoughts that we have that really kind of drive the subconscious brain, and a lot of our decisions are made by the subconscious. And so, a lot of times we're doing things subconsciously that we don't even realize what we're doing because of some of the wounds that we've carried throughout our lives, and now we're doing this into our relationships, and it's really causing problems. So, first of all, it's the core wounds. Second of all, it's our needs, learning how to really kind of what our needs are, and then learning how to fulfill our needs mostly on our own, which is huge. Number three is emotional stability. How do we how do we deal with our emotions? How do we learn to use our emotions for information? Because that's all the emotions really are, is just trying to tell us something. So what is it trying to tell us? That's what we have to learn that, and then also how to control the emotions a little bit, right? Number four is the is our boundaries. How do we set good, healthy boundaries? That's a really important one.
Like you, I grew up in a very dysfunctional household. My mom and my stepdad always yelling. Um, and that's what I got used to. And so they say, like, your parents are an example of who you are, and you don't realize that you're behaving like them, and that's not the norm for other people until you're dating someone or you're hanging out with people that are like, why are you yelling? Why are you snapping? What is your problem? Like, my first
Right?
boyfriend, right?